VCU. Oh boy, I actually like VCU in that matchup. I like VCU in that matchup, honestly. VCU and UCF. Duke plays NC Central or North Dakota State. I like North Dakota State in that matchup. Mississippi State. Oh, that's interesting. Mississippi State's pretty interesting. Mississippi State. I'm surprised they're a 5 seed after falling apart towards the end. Liberty. Oh. I do not like that matchup for Mississippi State. I am taking... I'm sorry if you guys hear me coughing. Give me Liberty in that matchup against Mississippi State. Justin Robinson's back for the Hokies, so yeah. Liberty, I think, will beat Mississippi State. Oh. I like St. Louis, honestly. I like St. Louis beating Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech cannot win in the tournament. Who's the 2 seed? Maryland is a 6 seed. I do not like Maryland as a 6 seed, honestly. I think Maryland should be a 7 seed, honestly. Ooh. Belmont or Temple might actually beat Maryland, honestly, because I can't see Maryland. I don't know why Maryland's in the tournament. Maryland should not be in. They really fell apart. LSU, oh my. No Will Wade, that hurts LSU. I think the drama with Will Wade. Yale. Ooh, I like Yale in that matchup. I honestly like Yale in that matchup. Louisville is a 7 seed. Okay. Louisville. Minnesota. Oh, I like Minnesota, honestly. I like Minnesota to pull off an upset. Michigan State a 2 seed in the East. Okay. Oh, I like Yale in that matchup. I like Michigan State's going to win. Michigan State's going to win that game. Who will they play? Bradley. Yeah, Michigan State's going to win. Even though I said that with Middle Tennessee in, yeah, that happened. Okay. I like Duke winning. I like VCU winning. I like Liberty and St. Louis winning. In that top level. Of course, Duke's the number 1 seed. I knew Duke would be a 1 seed. Who's on the stream right now? St. Louis. Virginia Tech's not going far. The Hokies can't win in the tournament. Even with Justin Robinson, they lost to Penn State. They lost to Virginia. They got blown out. Both losses to Virginia and North Carolina. I like the winner of Belmont. I like Belmont over Temple and then Belmont over Maryland. I like Yale over LSU because of all the off-court drama. I like Minnesota over Louisville because Louisville's falling apart. And I like Bradley over Michigan. And no, I like Michigan State over Bradley. Honestly, I think MSU will meet Duke in the Elite Eight. Even though every time I pick MSU to go that far, they let me down. Like, I picked MSU to lose to Duke in the Sweet 16, and they let me down. Duke going Final Four? Probably. They got an easy path. I am not taking Maryland to win in the tournament, nor LSU, because LSU has the off-court drama. Of course, these guys could have won the ACC, but we all know how that happened. But okay, it was Duke. What do you expect? But have any of y'all seen Kentucky's recruiting class next year? Kentucky has a ridiculous recruiting class. I apologize if you guys hear any coughing, because I was feeling miserable this morning and now I'm feeling a lot better. Honestly, I think we're going to see Duke and MSU in the Elite Eight. MSU is still a good team, honestly. You still have Cassius Winston. You still have Nick Ward. You still have Langford. I think Langford will be back by the tournament time. Who is on the stream right now? But I don't go with the number 1 overall seed a lot because, I knew Virginia wasn't going to win it all last year. I just knew it. I picked Nova to win it all the year before over Gonzaga, and North Carolina won it. So, yeah. The best 2 seed, I think, is Kentucky. Or Tennessee, we don't know.
That's what they get. We should have just taken Michigan. And we would have I bet you Michigan's going to be a 3.
Michigan's probably going to stay a 2 seed because of how the seedings are. Who's in the stream? I like VCU to beat UCF. I don't think UCF, even though they got Taco Fall, who's the tallest player I've ever seen, I still like VCU winning. I'm sorry if you guys hear coughing, like I said earlier. Alright, let's see these other brackets. Virginia is the other 1 seed. Virginia, I think, will be the 1 seed in the South Regional. Kentucky will be the 2 seed there. But I think Michigan's going to be the 3 seed in the South. So Duke's going to Washington, D.C. I think Kentucky's going to go to Louisville. Kansas? So we don't know about Kansas, honestly. There's the upper right bracket. Let's see who's the 1 seed in the South. Virginia, calling it. Of course, Virginia's the top 1 seed is the 1 seed in the South. Kentucky, I think, will be the 2 seed. Virginia's the 1 seed. They're going to win. They're not playing UMBC. And they have DeAndre Hunter, so. Ooh, congrats to Gardner-Webb. Virginia going to lose. No, Gardner-Webb's not as good as UMBC, so. And they have DeAndre Hunter, so give me Virginia. Virginia is still a 1 seed. I knew they were going to be the 1 seed in the South. 8-9. Let's see. Ole Miss. Ooh, Ole Miss. Ooh, Oklahoma. I like Ole Miss. I never picked Oklahoma. When I pick Oklahoma to win, they lose. When I pick them to lose, they win. I don't know what it is with Oklahoma, but I always get Oklahoma wrong. But I'm taking Ole Miss. I just can't get behind Oklahoma. Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a 5 seed. Wisconsin, I knew was going to be a 5 seed. Oregon. Oh, Bowl and Ethan Happ. This is going to be a good game. Wisconsin and Oregon's going to be a good game. I'm taking Wisconsin because they have other guys beside Ethan Happ, and Oregon doesn't have much beside Bowl. And the Pac-12 is horrible. Kansas State, a 4 seed. That's interesting. I knew Oklahoma was going to be a 9. Oregon and Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin in that matchup. Kansas State's without their best player, so they're on upset alert. UC Irvine. Upset. I'm taking UC Irvine. I like UC Irvine to upset Kansas State. Kansas State right now, they're without their best player. I think his name is Dean Wade. I don't know his name, but if any of you know Kansas State's best player's name, put it down in the comment. I'm going to take Wisconsin. Big East. Nova. Nova as a 6 seed. That's interesting. Nova is the... Freaking Nova's a 6 seed. I don't like Nova 6 seed, honestly. But hey, they won the Big East, so... Ooh, St. Mary's. I like St. Mary's. I like St. Mary's upsetting Nova. I'm not biased. I don't think Nova's that good of a team, honestly. I really think Nova's going to drop. Yeah, Nova's going to lose. The Purdue Boilermakers, okay. Carson Edwards is the Big Ten Player of the Year. Carson Edwards is the best player in the Big Ten. Period. Purdue is a very good team. Old Dominion. I thought FSU was going to be a 3 seed in that region. Columbus, the Cincinnati Bearcats. This is going to be a good one. Bearcats are good. Cincinnati's good. Who will they play? Iowa. I like Cincinnati. Cincinnati will win. Yeah, St. Mary's is going to beat Nova. St. Mary's. I say North Dakota State. I like them. Tennessee's a 2 seed. Yeah, and they should not have beaten Kentucky, and they got blown out by Auburn. I thought FSU was going to be the 3 seed there, and Kentucky would be the 2 seed. Yeah. I don't see Old Dominion beating Purdue. Colgate. Tennessee will win. And then they'll lose to Cincinnati because Tennessee's overrated. Tennessee get Colgate. Tennessee will win. Tennessee will lose to Cincinnati. Iowa was horrible last year. Okay, give me Virginia, Ole Miss, Wisconsin, UC Irvine, St. Mary's, Purdue, Cincinnati, and Tennessee. Give me those teams winning. I don't think Wisconsin's going to lose to Oregon. I think Wisconsin's a better team than Oregon, and Oregon has a bowl. That's it. I'm sorry if you hear cough. I'm sorry about that cough. College basketball talk. But this is an interesting region. The Lakers lost to the freaking Knicks. How do we lose to those sorry bums? But geez, this is gonna be an interesting March Madness. Honestly, I think Purdue's gonna Honestly, either Purdue or Virginia will win the South. But the thing was, Virginia can't win in the tournament, so I like Purdue. Gonzaga, Marquette, Murray State, Wofford, Buffalo. Yeah, I'm already in a tournament challenge. I'm in Cole Adams' tournament challenge group.
The 12 seed is 16 and 24 in the last. I'm definitely taking Oregon.
I'm taking Wisconsin. I'm taking the Badgers, honestly. I don't think Oregon. I don't pick Pac-12 teams to go far. Let's see the Midwest Regional in Kansas City. Kansas will be there. The 1 seed. Who will be the 1 seed there? I'm going to say the 1 seed is going to be North Carolina. North Carolina or Kentucky. Kentucky's not dropping less than a 2 seed. Kentucky's either going to stay a 1 seed or be a 2 seed. Kentucky's going to be a 1 seed next year. I can't wait to watch Kentucky next year because Kentucky's going to be scary. Michigan State's not the best 2 seed. I think Michigan State's the 3rd best 2 seed, honestly.
Virginia, but they can't beat Duke.
Now they got a chance. They've got a chance. VCU has a good chance to beat Duke. Because VCU, they pull off a... North Carolina's a 1 seed. North Carolina's going to be a 1 seed. And North Carolina's going to probably... North Carolina's my pick to win it all. UCF can beat VCU. I don't know. Because UCF's all Taco Fall. Auburn's a 4 seed for me. Auburn is either a 4 or 3 seed because Auburn blew out Tennessee, who's a 2 seed. I don't like Tennessee as a 2 seed. I think they should be a 3 seed, honestly. I think Tennessee should be a 3 seed and put Purdue as the 2 seed because Tennessee got blown out by Auburn, who lost to friggin' NC State. Lost to Virginia Tech, a team that is overrated. North Carolina's going to win it all. Or Gonzaga or Duke. Or Kentucky. Either one of those teams will win it all. Virginia's not winning it all. Tennessee is fat overrated. The best team in the South region for me is Purdue. Other ACC teams that are going to be in the tournament, North Carolina, Syracuse, Florida State. And that's it.
And you guys are in our bracket because you guys are the number 1 overall.
God, I wish we were in Syracuse in Michigan State's bracket, but you can't have more than one ACC team. You know, Ohio State get in? No. St. Mary's stole it from Ohio State. Like I said, I'm sorry if you guys hear me coughing. No. No, Ohio State's not getting in. Midwest, North Carolina. Called it. Who do you think FSU's going to play? I don't know. 3 ACC number 1 seeds, yeah, they're overrating the ACC. Best team for me is North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina deserves that 1 seed. The last time North Carolina was a 1 seed, they won it all. North Carolina's my pick to win it all. North Carolina's winning. I don't care who they're playing the first round, they're going to win. North Carolina's gonna win. They're the best team in the Midwest. Utah State. Ooh boy, Utah State. No, Utah State's not beating North Carolina. You have not seen a star powered at North Carolina. You got Luke May, Cameron Johnson, Nasir Little. You got a lot of first round picks on North Carolina. I'm taking Virginia to beat Gardner Webb. Washington, Utah State wins. Utah State's going to beat Washington, but lose to North Carolina. Three ACC 1 teams is ridiculous. Auburn's a 5 seed? What? Auburn is a 5 seed? That is weird. How is Auburn a 5 seed? Auburn is red hot and they blew out Tennessee. How are they a 5 seed? Really? Auburn will win. 3-point shooting is too much for Auburn. Utah State will not beat North Carolina. Of course, Kansas is in the Midwest region. New Mexico State over Auburn. No, Auburn's 3-point shooting is ridiculous, and they're going to win. Auburn's the best 3-point shooting team in the SEC, and Auburn is one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the country. Kansas will win, but they'll lose to Auburn. Auburn will go to Sweet 16, lose to North Carolina. North Carolina's going to win it all. Utah State's not beating them, CBT. And I hate North Carolina. I can't stand the Tar Heels. Who's the 6th seed? The 6th seed is Iowa State. That's interesting. Dude, Washington is not a 9. Washington's more of a 10. Why is Kansas always in the Midwest? Because they're in that area. Florida State was in the West the past 2 years. FSU's in the West. Ohio State's in the tournament. Ohio State is in the tournament. How is Ohio State in there? Iowa State's going to win. Easy win. Why is Ohio State in the tournament? Why in the world is Ohio State in the tournament? Houston, a 3 seed. Okay, so FSU's in the West. They're either a 4 seed or a 3 seed. I think they'll be a 3 seed. How is Ohio State? Ooh. Georgia State and Houston. I am taking Houston. Why is Ohio State in? That's what questions me. Why is Ohio State in? Wofford is in. Of course. Wofford is in. Of course, you got my FSU baseball cap on. Iowa State should be a 5. Ohio State shouldn't even be in. Ohio State should not even be in. How is Ohio State in? Are you kidding me? How in the world did Ohio State get in? But okay. Seton Hall. Oh. Seton Hall and Wofford are my sleepers in that region. And Utah State, too. But, man, Ohio State? How is Ohio State in the tournament? Kentucky is a 2 seed, of course. Oh, they're in Jacksonville, so I want to see Kentucky. Because they're in Jacksonville. They could have been a 1 seed, too. Kentucky is in the Midwest. I'm a Florida State fan, but in that region, I am cheering for Kentucky. Abilene Christian. Oh, Kentucky's going to win. Kentucky's going to win. Kentucky's going to easily win. Abilene Christian's not as good as... Give me North Carolina, Utah State, Auburn, and Kansas. FSU will be a 4 seed. No, we'll be more of a 3 seed. Considering we made the ACC tournament. Michigan's going to be a 2 seed. Northeastern's not beating Kansas. Northeastern doesn't have the skill that Kansas has. The most dangerous team in that region is Wofford. Definitely Wofford. Wofford almost beat North Carolina. Seton Hall is two of my sleepers are playing each other. I am really upset that two of my sleeper teams are playing each other. In Utah State, in Wofford and Seton Hall, those are my two sleepers in that region. And Kentucky has to play one of those two teams. Michigan, Texas Tech, Gonzaga, and Prairie View A&M. Texas Tech is going to move down to like a free seed. It's like a 4 seed. I think FSU will be a free seed.
Who do I feel more confident in? Wofford over Kentucky or Utah State over
Yeah, FSU is in the West. What seed Texas Tech be? I say a 4 seed. They're going to move down after that loss.
Yeah, Gonzaga's going to be a 1.
I feel like Kentucky should be a 1 seed. Because Gonzaga got blown the heck out by... Michigan will probably... If Michigan gets a 1 seed, I'm done. If Michigan gets a 1 seed, I'm losing my mind. Screw Michigan. Screw everything about the Michigan Wolverines. Florida State's better. Tennessee going to win the South. Virginia or Purdue. Purdue's going to beat Tennessee. Cincinnati's going to upset Tennessee.
We beat Michigan. Again, they get stuck with Gonzaga. Okay, we're stuck with
Michigan, Gonzaga, and FSU in the same region again.
There's no one else that could be a 2 seed.
We've got Michigan, Gonzaga,
Texas Tech or FSU.
and Texas Tech in the same region as us.
It's going to be Gonzaga 1, Michigan 2, Florida State 3, Texas Tech 4.
Yeah, FSU's a free. FSU's going to be a free seed. FSU's going to be a free seed. I don't see anyone but FSU. I don't see Texas Tech being a free seed. I think FSU's going to be a free seed. Midwest Kentucky's winning it. Either Kentucky or North Carolina will win the Midwest. It's a 50-50. The Midwest is going to be a good reason. You got Kentucky, you got UNC. Gonzaga's always in the West. I don't know why, but they are. FSU's in the West again. They should be in, like, the South. FSU and Kentucky should have been put in the South, honestly. Honestly, I would have put FSU in the East. I wish they can come to Tampa. So if FSU gets there, I'll be at least the tournament game. Yeah, FSU is going to be a free seed. You know what? I'm picking FSU to go to the Elite Eight again. Play Gonzaga. Let's look at... Who do you think will win the East? Definitely Duke. Nevada's in the West. Oh my God, we got Nevada. The other 1 seed is Gonzaga. Gonzaga. Of course. I'm not surprised Gonzaga's a 1 seed. Gonzaga will win their first round matchup. Kentucky's freshman class next year is going to be ridiculously good. Gonzaga's a 1 seed. They'll win. Fairleigh Dickinson. and Prairie View A&M. Give me Prairie View A&M, and then give me Gonzaga to blow out Prairie View A&M. Because Gonzaga is ridiculously good. Who's the 8th seed? Michigan, FSU, Texas Tech, and Gonzaga in this region, and Nevada, and Syracuse too. Syracuse.
Michigan State should have been at the bottom of that bracket. Yeah. We should be at the bottom.
FSU is going to be a free. FSU going to be a free seed. Yeah, FSU is a free seed. Baylor, Marquette a 5 seed. Marcus Howard and Marquette in our region too. Yeah, give me Syracuse. I like Tyus Battle and all those guys to win. Other than Duke, I'll be rooting for everyone in the ACC. Ohio Valley, Murray State, Marcus Howard and John Morant. Marquette against Murray State. I am taking Marquette. I am high on Marquette and Marcus Howard. Murray State upset. Oh my God. Marquette and Murray State. John Morant versus Marcus Howard. That's going to be a fun game. What? FSU's a 4? FSU's a 4 seed? Are you kidding me?
Texas hasn't been announced. Marquette's a 5. Ooh, I thought they dropped 6.
Why is FSU a 4? Oh, Vermont. Oh, no. I do not like that matchup. I do not like that matchup. Vermont has a good chance of beating FSU. But I'm going to take FSU. I don't see Vermont. Buffalo. So we'll probably play Marcus Howard and Marquette. Buffalo is a 6 seed. Oh my. Buffalo. This West region is interesting. Arizona State or St. John's? I'm going to take Arizona State to win, and I'm going to take Buffalo to win. Yeah, Texas is not in.
Buddy Boheim. Buddy Baker. They're playing for
Texas Tech a free seed. FSU grade and Texas Tech. Yeah, FSU has better wins than Texas Tech does. We beat LSU. We beat Purdue. Who did Texas Tech really beat? Northern Kentucky. Ooh, that's interesting. Nevada, again a 7 seed. NC State I knew wasn't going to make it. NC State sucks. Florida, a 10 seed. The Florida Gators. I am taking Florida to win. Michigan, of course. Oh, what's up, Michigan Trubisky? Michigan's a 2 seed. These guys, FSU, they're a 4 seed. I don't know why FSU is a 4 seed. Michigan's beating Montana.
Okay, that's unbelievable. I don't think it's unbelievable.
Dude, Michigan's going to beat Texas Tech. Michigan, Gonzaga, or FSU will win. Gonzaga, Syracuse, Marquette, FSU. Florida. Give me the Florida Gators to win. Definitely Michigan. Cincinnati did dirty.
I'd rather be where Michigan State. That game's in Des Moines, Iowa. And Michigan is the 2.
Of course, Michigan's a 2 seed. I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't want to mess with Florida or That no, Michigan State does look a way better stuff. And they take out. They play Montana in the first.
Last four in Belmont, Temple, Arizona State, and St. John's.
Go Grizzlies. This phone I'm not using. So this is my phone. I'm using my uncle's phone to live stream. Thank you very much, Daddy. Appreciate it. Peace.
Yeah.
Where did Iowa State come
I do not like being. Iowa State got dead dirty. Close, but NIT. UNC Greensboro, Alabama, TCU, and Indiana. Indiana, of course, made the NIT. I knew they were going to make the NIT.
I'm very happy.
At least we're not playing against freaking Michigan again.
Iowa State got some big dogs.
Iowa State got freaking jet.
Last four in Belmont, Temple,
Iowa, NC State should be. NC State sucks.
and St. John's. I like St.
Dude, NC State is horrible.
I don't like it.
Duke will beat North Dakota State. Ooh, we have a good chance of seeing FSU. Oh, look who has the most, the Big Ten.
St. John's,
NC State did not deserve to win.
UNC Greensboro, Alabama, TCU, and Indiana. They didn't even have NC State as
Yeah, dude, NC State is a bad. NC State freaking sucks.
I think UNC Greensboro maybe should have gotten in.
Big Ten should be 7. Yeah, Ohio State should not have been in. How in the world did Ohio State get in? I do not know.
I like the last one. I like Belmont getting. I thought Belmont was going to get swept under the rug. They got it.
Oh my god, Ohio State should not have made it.
It's okay.
Really? Ohio State?
The team with the conference with the most teams in the tournament, the champion, gets put with trash. ACC got 7, SEC got 7, Big 12 got 6. The American and Big East got 4, Pac-12.
God. The
ACC, Ohio Valley, and Atlantic 10 all got 10. 8 teams in the tournament from the Big 10.
Ohio State should not be in.